Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance for the Xbox Series S. The game's also available for the PS4 and Microsoft Windows. Dark Alliance is a third-person action-adventure game developed by 2K Games, or 2K Games. I don't know how to pronounce that. The game can be played solo or via online multiplayer. So what is the game like to play? Well, you start by selecting your hero from 4 different classes, but sadly there's no character creator or ability to customize your starting hero. Control-wise, you have the standard moves you would expect. Light and heavy attacks, blocking, dodging and parrying are all options. You can use melee or range strikes. There's a stamina bar that depletes over time, and you can lock on to enemies. There are also ultimate attacks, special moves and feats, but the combat really doesn't feel very good at all. It's slow, unresponsive and awkward as hell, even when using some of the more nimble characters. It does kind of kill the game before it gets started, as combat is essentially the core gameplay element here. The enemies, they're varied, but not in terms of their laughable AI. They often just stand there getting arrows in the face over and over again, seeming to be unaware they're being attacked. It really is pretty appalling AI, I have to admit. Add to that the 360-degree combat being really flawed. It makes the whole process of the battle become tiresome, like within an hour, like you're going to be struggling. As you complete the levels, you'll accumulate loot and your character will level up. Points can be spent on attributes, special skills can be unlocked, and in the hub you can visit merchants or customize your gear, level up or change skins. But it is a remarkably tedious process and a huge grind, working your way through the samey levels, upgrading your gear, and it soon becomes pretty boring, to be honest. The level design is okay, but you'll get a strong sense of deja vu during the samey missions. Fight this mob, pull this lever, jump over this gap, lift up this item, put it here, fight a boss, blah blah blah, repeat. Another big issue are the public sessions. These took an absolute eternity to matchmake, and once you do, the team leader decides when the mission starts, which often means you'll be standing around their hub for 10 minutes while they faff around. Add to that, matchmaking isn't really level balanced, meaning you could end up in any level difficulty, which is kind of a waste of time when you're trying to make progress in the early stages. In terms of graphics, the game does look nice for the most part, but the collision detection is pretty dubious, which proves a massive frustration in large group combat skirmishes. The button delays also seemed weird, like you fall over, try to press a button, and then you get hit again before you can even do anything when you get up. It's really quite frustrating. There was also a lot of graphical glitches, like clipping into the environment. Like I saw other players getting stuck in the environment many times, and I experienced 2 crashes as well. Sound wise though, the music is very good. I did like the music. Sound effects were solid. Voice acting, what can I say? It's not The Last of Us. I don't know what it is, but it's like just sort of generic computer game voices, that kind of standard. Okay, what's good and what's bad? What's good? The graphics are nice, the music is well suited, and the progression is simple to understand. What's bad? The AI is horrific. Level design is very repetitive. You can't create a unique character. The technical performance is awful. Progression felt like a massive grind rather than a satisfying journey. A lot of the gameplay aspects felt out of date. Collision detection and button delays are very annoying, and it feels like a half-finished product, rushed out to cash in because they couldn't be bothered to really product test it. So what's the verdict? Dark Alliance is a very disappointing game when you consider the stellar franchise it's based on. The combat, repetitive levels, the mind-numbing grind make for a boring, tedious and forgettable gameplay experience. I mean, if it wasn't called Dungeons & Dragons, no one would even be talking about it. Like most of you watching this right now, I saw the initial reviews that really did slate the game pretty hard, and I thought, it can't be that bad, can it? Well, after the first couple of hours, I thought, what, maybe there's something in here, maybe there's something here to be liked. But then, several hours later, I have to say I cannot disagree with the initial reviews. Dark Alliance is a bang average game. Nothing about it really stands out as exceptional or worth buying at full price. The only thing I did like were the visuals, which were quite good, and the music, which again suits it nicely. But if we're talking gameplay, it's really not worth your time. So, you know, definitely one of those games to avoid. Or if you're going to get it, you know, if you've got Game Pass, you get it for free, I guess. So that's something. Or if it's in the bargain bucket in 6 months for like $5 or $10, bang, go for it. But again, don't get too excited. So my score for Dark Alliance is 5 out of 10. Okay, that's the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Thank you.